35. Rude things said in other languages, according to Reddit. For clarity, the question being asked on Reddit here is, do you speak another language that you don't look like you speak? And people have, been talking that shit right in front of your ass. What happened? So number 35 reads, I'm white, but I grew up in San Diego, so I speak a decent amount of Spanish, especially when it comes to the derogatory words. I once had a customer call me a pendeja after I monetarily forgot to scan his coupon. Momentarily? I responded with, Señor, habla español. He just said, oh, very quietly, paid for his movie, and fled the store. I never saw him again, but if you could have seen the look on his face. Okay. Number 34. I am fluent in Spanish because I lived in Spanish-speaking country. Okay. And my wife and her family were all native Spanish speakers, but I am fairly pale and most don't speak except me, or most don't expect me to speak Spanish. One day when I was working retail, I was helping this Latino family. Abuela, grandmother. They don't call grandpas abuelos, do they?
Yeah, they do, but some people do, I guess. Some people don't.
All right, husband, wife, and kids, who all spoke English very well, buy a computer. Since they all speak English, I didn't mention being able to speak Spanish. However, when I recommend a more expensive computer, they were looking at the one they wanted. No, the one that they wanted sucked and wouldn't have been good for what they wanted it to do. The abuela spoke in Spanish to the husband in Spanish, saying, this gringo doesn't know what he's talking about. Get a cheaper one, okay? I look her dad dead in the eye, responding in Spanish, saying, I actually know exactly what I'm talking about, and as I have been doing this for many years. I then turned away to check and see if if we had the one I was recommending in stock. The abuela didn't say another word the entire time. They bought the computer I recommended. But if you could have seen the look on her face, okay? Another story is my wife and I went to Mexico, and we went to the Mexican consulate. When I asked a security guard where the bathroom was, he responded to me in broken English that it was down the hall to the left. Am I missing something here?
I don't know.
Am I missing something here? Maybe I'm missing something here. So I'm just going to keep going. Number 33. This constantly happens to me. So I'm Mexican, but look little to nothing of it. There's a lot of Mexicans in this thread. I'm pretty white and have pretty light colored brown hair. They're walking around and they look just like you. I'm very well educated and have no accent at all, despite English being a second language to me. So if you were to pass me by or overhear me, you'd never think that I was Mexican. Well, I work at a location for my work that is 60 to 40 Spanish speaking. I usually, if I see a customer struggling, I start to speak to them in Spanish, and it's usually followed by the, you don't look like you'd speak Spanish. Well, one day at work, I was helping these rude ladies at my desk. The whole time I was helping them, they preferred to speak to me in English, so I just went along with it. Well, halfway through our conversation, I said, unfortunately, I can't do much about your issue, but I can speak to my manager and see what he can do. To which this lady said the last person to help me was able to do it. She then proceeded to roll her eyes and look at her friends and start shit talking about me. Basically, she was calling me dumb, useless, and a terrible human being, and she didn't stop there. Her and her friends then started to pick apart me. That's what it says. Don't pick apart me. I walked off and talked to my manager. That's rude because contextually it's like we're supposed to agree with them. I won't just sit here and let you pick apart me. I walked off to talk to my manager about the situation with the person. and went back to my desk. I told the lady that we fixed the issue, but if she came back in again, we wouldn't be able to do it. Again, she rolled her eyes and continued to talk to her friend. This is where I got smart with her. Since I was basically done, I then finished our whole transaction in Spanish. Thank you so much for coming in today. It's been a real pleasure to meet you, and if you need anything at all, please feel free to contact me. The look on their faces was priceless. Can you with the look? What the fuck? All right now. They started to say sorry and apologize, but they didn't mean to say anything like that. I don't think I've seen them back at my work since, and they were regulars. It's been over a year now. Oh, yeah. Gotta get swifty. Oh my God, the look on their faces. I keep telling you, man. I keep telling you. It's gonna be one of those lists. Number 32. I've got 2 cases of this. One is me. One is an old coworker. I was on a train in the UK recently, and it was pretty full. Okay. There was a French couple that was near me who ended up trash talking the people around him. As soon as they got to me, I interrupted and said, "Stop. I understand you." They eyed each other and shut up. The other one is the flip side! Exclamation point. Ex-colleague's friend is on a train in France, drunk and talking trash in English. One particular woman sat a couple of seats behind. The woman doesn't interrupt and sits listening to all of it. When it's time for her to get off, she walks by the ex-colleague's friend and says, "I understood every word you said." The ex-colleague's friend almost died of embarrassment and shut up for the rest of the journey. Man, if y'all could, you know, number 31. All the time I speak Spanish in Los Angeles, but don't look like I do it at all. Often I get roasted for being very high while ordering food. What am I gonna say? They're right. I don't care. Okay. Wait. God. Ugh. Number 30. I was living in Jersey and I got into a taxi. The driver was on the phone and started talking in Spanish to the other about me. How he just picked up some white girl and they must have answered the "what does she look like?" saying I was cute for a white girl. I'm very light-skinned because I take after my dad, who's Cuban. My mom, who is Puerto Rican, has very dark olive skin. Once he got off the phone, I said to him in Spanish that he shouldn't always assume someone is a gringa because he thinks they look it. His eyes about bugged out of his head and I laughed. He started apologizing. I told him it was okay because he didn't say anything too badly, but that I hope that he learned a lesson. I just hope that you learned a lesson. Like a true Hispanic lady. Roasted. Number 29. I was sitting on the London Tube, which is a train, on the way back from a long day at work. I overheard... Sorry. And overheard 2 older ladies who had moved to London a good 40 years ago that were speaking in broken Irish. Okay. They had just come from an Irish meetup event and were lamenting the fact that the Irish language was slowly dying off. I was dressed in my suit like all the rest of the other city drones, so there was nothing to single me out as Irish. P.S. I'm not a ginger. I leaned over casually with a smile and said, "Some bullshit in Irish," which translates to, "The language isn't dead yet." The surprise on their faces and the smiles that followed were priceless. We'll never forget it. Yibbledee-tibble-dee-too. And then they danced home. Or better yet, I haven't seen them on the train since. I'm sorry. I haven't seen them back since. Number 28. Somewhat related. I was on the bus in Chicago, and there was a bunch of Chinese students on the bus. This old white guy comes back asking if this is the Chinese section of the bus. People are looking up slowly like, what the fuck is going on? The old guy busts out some perfect Chinese. He traveled all over China with his brother after World War II. Well, I guess if you could back it up with all that Chinese, then ni hao, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Oh boy. Yeah, I know how to speak May. Okay. Number 27. My family is Georgian, the country, and I also speak Georgian. This December, I went to the family visit with an American friend. I stand out a bit, but usually I'm not a dead giveaway. However, he was. Okay. We overhear more than a couple of pretty rude, but honestly kind of funny comments in the streets, mostly from older people commenting on us being American and dressing weird. Rude. Somebody says, I speak Georgian too, but it's the state, so it's less impressive. Georgian. What? Number 26. I was on vacation in Turkey in 2016, and on the first day I was at the beach like everybody would do. That's what it says. Of course, I didn't know my way around the hotel, so I just left my towel on the beach chair and went to my room to go to the toilet instead of aimlessly looking around the place for one. When I came back to my spot, there was an older Russian couple taking the chairs next to me. I laid back in my chair, put my hat on my face, and just tried to snooze for some time in the shade. A couple of minutes later, I hear the woman next to me saying, "Look at these fucking Germans, sleeping until noon, but always having reserved the best spots early in the morning. Fucking Nazis." Wow, in Russian, of course. You like that, Anna? What? Sometime later, I woke up and had to pee again. I put my hat down on the table next to me and asked them in Russian, "Do you understand Russian? Do you know where the nearest toilet is?" Why'd you have to make it like that? You should have just been like, "Sig hi!" You know what I'm talking about? And be like, "I am going to the bathroom." I'm sorry. In Russian, though, you know? In Russian, though. So the woman was turning so red you could mistake her for a tomato. Her husband told me where to go, and so I went after. I said thank you in Russian. When I came back, they were gone. I haven't seen them again until 1 week later on the flight back to Germany in the seats next to me. What? I said that I hope that they have enjoyed their vacation and asked if they mind me taking the seat next to the window so they wouldn't have to wake me mid-flight to get up. While I didn't get any sleep on the flight, they also haven't said a single word. Turns out they are living just a couple of streets away from me, since we all took the same subway and tram back home after landing at the airport. Oh, bing bong. Somebody said a punishment dragged out. He was not sitting next to them on the flight, my dude. And then he lives close to them. What the fuck? Number 25. I don't speak a second language, but a friend of mine did. Okay. His sister didn't like me for some reason, but whenever she would talk shit in Spanish, he would just repeat it in English and ask why she would say that. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Here's what she said, dude. Why would you say that? You bitch. You bitch. You what a bitch. You bitch. You bitch.
Learn not to say it.
Mom! Mom! You know what Karen just said? Why would you say that, you bitch? You bitch. Oh my God. Number 24. I was going to see my boyfriend in the UK. I was leaving from Poland. Okay. I'm brown. very obviously not Eastern European. Okay. European. That's a new genre of porn, guys. You're a bird. Okay, so the people at the gates. Let me see one more set of parentheses, my nigga. Let me see one more set of parentheses. So the people at the gate double checked my passport and double asked me if I didn't need a visa to enter the UK. And I was like, no, I know the countries that require me to have a visa, and I know the UK isn't one of them. And some Polish girls were behind me discussing my migration. What the fuck? Why is there a capital A in the middle of that word? This is some kind of fucking magician. What's wrong with this guy? My brain didn't even want to handle that. Status, okay? One said I was probably not legal. I'm sorry. For anybody who may be blind while they're listening to me read this, the word status is spelled with a capital A in the middle, and encountering it just blew my mind for a couple of seconds, so forgive me. I'm going to start the sentence over, and some Polish girls were behind me discussing my migration status, okay? One said I was probably not legal. Now, I'm fluent in Polish, but I know enough to have gotten a grasp of what they were saying. Oh, I'm not fluent in Polish. Good for you. I just turned around and said, Rozumiem, which was basically saying, I understand what you're saying, in a very shitty basic Polish. They just froze. I went in the plane and didn't really see what they did afterwards. Oh my God. Pieces of shit, you fucking pieces of shit. Why would they even do that? Wait, why does it say the video output is too low? That doesn't seem good, but is it something that I can change on my end? Let's open up OBS. Oh, OBS is having an attack. Is it? No. Okay, there's 3 point. That's a lot of dropped frames. Bruh. It says that the video output is too low, and I'm wondering what the hell I can do. I'm sorry if it gets strange. Wow, Rhea just super chatted $3.99 and she said, I love you. Wow. Wow, she also put the stream back in the green. It's working again, so I don't have to worry about it. That's pretty dope. Thank you. So as we continue up this, the Rhea list of 35 rude things said in other languages, here we are. Why is Rhea's thing taking so long to load? That was interesting. Wonder why it didn't come up. Let's see if the dashboard will make it come up again. I had a hoagie from Wawa today, and I have, without a doubt, definitively isolated it as the issue.
Yeah.
What is this spin a wheel shit? What is this? Oh, I have the perfect shit to put on this. Oh man. Add a category. All right, guys, I just made a wheel, my dude. Okay, I just made a wheel, and I'm gonna try it out to see how it fucking works after this. You guys are gonna hate it. Okay. What are credits? You know what I mean? Roll credits. I'm using that later. Ooh, you're gonna hate that too. Woo, this sounds cool. Okay. All right, let's continue this list. Here we are. Number 23. Well, damn.
I love you, Purple Heart.
That shit was later than a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god. Here's what we'll do. Number 22. I went on vacation to the Keys like a year ago, and I walk into the bathroom at my hotel, and as I'm going to go install, this Cuban janitor lady sees me and tells me in broken English that I can't come in. I say okay as I'm leaving, and she says, "Tiene espejuelos por gusto, no veni pinga," which pretty much translates to, I have glasses for no reason, and that I can see fuck all. Wow, rude, okay? Now, I'm 6'1". I'm a white-skinned dude with light brown hair and green eyes, far from a typical Cuban. But I walk back inside the bathroom when I hear her say that and tell her, "Miss, I'm Cuban too. I heard what you said." She gets red like a tomato and denies ever saying anything. I didn't say that.
What you heard.
I didn't say that. I don't know. Your imagination is overactive, my friend. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god. Oh my god, she just denied it. Wow. You know, when they deny it, they supplied it, man. Number 21. Mine is a pretty general story. Nothing too exciting, but it still makes me grin when I think back on it. I was traveling in Australia, getting on a shuttle to go back from Innsbruck to a small little town higher in the mountains. I was chatting and laughing with a few friends as I got on, and my American accent was on full display. There were two older women who just gave us weird looks as we boarded, and we sat down across the aisle from them, just behind them. Almost as soon as we sat down, one turned to the other and said in German, "Stupid American tourists are always so loud." I was sitting nearest to them in the aisle, so I leaned forward and said in my far less perfect but still understandable German, "And you're not as quiet as you think." It was a long ride of pleasant silence up through the mountains. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Number 20. I'm Puerto Rican, but I tend to look Indian whenever I let my hair grow out and let my facial hair become rather unkept. What? I used to work at a big red retail. Yeah, it's true. There are some Hispanic people that look Native American. I wonder if he means that kind of Indian, not what the Jamaicans call the Coolie Indians. Yeah, I think he means Native American. That's that one. That's the feather on the head one, guys, not the dot on the head. Okay, feather, flock together. I thought Hannah just dropped her phone to be like, "Oh my god, reel this in." Wait, what do you mean? Am I going to scroll down chat? Oh, whoa, I had the wrong chat open. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're always laughing at my misfortunes. My misfortunes. Okay. Why would you do that? What do you mean scroll down chat? I'm at the bottom. What do you want? Get over yourself. The fuck are you losers talking about, bro? You got something to say, you better say it, bitch. 'Cause I'm coming for you. Why is Kotala saying I am apology? Idiots, okay? Look, I'm Puerto Rican, I look Indian, whatever, okay? I used to work at a big red retail store years ago. And I remember a time where I heard an older mom start complaining to her son that I'm putting in too many items in the bags and I'm not double bagging them. She then mutters, "Stay in school so you don't end up like this guy." Now, I had only done around 3 bags. She probably had another 20 to 25 items to go. I slowed my pace down and gently began to insert 1 item into 2 bags. Every single item. What the fuck? She starts complaining that I'm too slow and she has places to be, so I slow down even more. Oh, I gently checked the barcode and made sure that her bags were inserted perfectly into her cart. Finally, she insisted that I can just I can just done one item at a time. That's what it says, dude. I tell her, stop fucking laughing. I'm so done. I tell her, no, I want to he says, no, I want to do this right in Spanish. Oh, quiero hacer esto bien. She paused and her son just stared at her while she comprehended what was happening. From there, she just nodded her head as I scanned back to normal. She became deathly silent for the rest of that transaction. Cash or credit? No response. She wanted a red card? No response. Have a good day. I got, listen, she didn't even finish. She just paused and walked away while her poor son didn't know what to do. Her poor son. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all could have seen the look on her face. Number 19, not me but my friend. Arabic is her second language. At the grocery store, the two young guys in line behind her at the checkout were going on and on in Arabic about her large titties. Oh man, that sounds like a dope friend. You know what I'm talking about? And what they would do to her? Oh my god. Rude in front of the girl just because you think you, what the fuck? Finally, she's had enough and turns and lets them know she understands everything they just said. They were obviously shocked, embarrassed, and said nothing. Yeah, right. Somebody else says, this happened to somebody I know. Her friend spoke Arabic and she chastised the guys for their nasty comments. Instead of being embarrassed like decent people, they turned on the woman and started yelling at them for listening and daring to answer back. They were all in an elevator at the time, so this wasn't exactly eavesdropping. Another time, the same person overheard a conversation in Hebrew, which was deliberately being conducted in a small space near her, and she laughed at something funny that the guy said. They yelled at her for not having let them know earlier that she knew Hebrew. Nice guys, dude. Somebody said, yikes. Like, they're gonna get ya. The guys, a real quick thing that I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart. If you guys find a new incel community, like a new involuntarily celibate area or like a nice guy community, you gotta let me know, man. I'm trying to get that juicy fucking content, okay, man? I just want to know the stories. My phone hasn't been charging for shit. I'm gonna need to have this shit on all fucking night, dude. I don't know what to do.
That cord.
Huh?
I think it's the cord.
It actually said that this accessory is not supported. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Number 18. I am one of the palest people I know. Add to the blonde hair and a thick northern UK accent, and I look like the last person on the planet to speak a Middle Eastern language. We married in an Egyptian family, and we spend plenty of time there.
We married?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we married into. Is that what I read? Okay. Okay, look, my Arabic isn't amazing, but I can get by. I live for the horrified look on people's faces when I switched to Arabic. I used to debt collect for a utility company and had a gentleman who refused to pay his bills. Okay. He called me all kinds of horrific names. I quickly told him in Arabic that I absolutely wouldn't tolerate language like that and that I was trying to help him, and that he was bringing shame on his family. He stuttered for a good few minutes, apologized, and ended up paying. However, I got into trouble at work because all the calls are recorded at the call center, and management were unable to review my call because they couldn't understand what I was saying. They were worried that I could have said something offensive. So from then on, we were forced to use professional translation services only on three-way calls. which was an absolute pain. Well, at least you got him to pay. Hey, my Funko Star, it's shipped already? How'd they do that?
That's quick.
It's 10 p.m. Where the fuck is it shipping from? You know, it has hair, so I thought it was saying it's air shipping. And I was like, wow. You guys don't want to know what I'm getting. If I can get 30 likes on this video, I'll tell you exactly what I'm getting from eBay, dude. From fucking eBay. Did I say it out loud already?
You started to, but you never said it.
I think I did.
You said something about it having hair, and you said one thing, but you didn't.
I think I dropped the phrase.
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe you did.
I think I did.
You may have.
Michael Davis says, would you read a whole list like that if I paid you, Kyle? $100 maybe. $100.
Can't afford it.
Oh, yeah, I should have heard Anna.
Give him a break.
He could still sell himself on the street. Private dancer, dance for money, do what they want him to do.
Do it, Michael. Not worth it.
Michael, you should totally put on the red light. Number 17. I went to get my hair done at a Hispanic salon. I walked in and was greeted in English, so I responded in English and kept speaking in English during my time there in English. The woman doing my hair starts talking to another stylist in Spanish, talking shit about me. And who do I think I am coming into a Spanish salon? Because apparently in their twisted view, white people should only go to white people salons and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm Mexican. Just light-skinned, you know? I let her finish while she jumped back and forth in conversation in English with me and the Spanish with the other stylist, just letting her keep talking shit. Once she was done, I got up and in fluent Spanish thanked her, and I told her I'd be sure never to come back. I walked out without paying. No one came after me. You fucking bitch! The fact that you didn't pay made this story. That's my girl. That's my girl. Okay. Yeah, Aaron Deere says you said Funko Pop, Kyle. Yeah, you damn right. Well, here's a little Kyle spin, okay? If you guys know anything about me, you know that I fucking hate Funko Pops, okay? And the only Funko Pops that appeal to me are the ones that don't look like Funko Pops. As a matter of fact, let's see here. Amazon. Funko Pop. BioShock. That's not how that's spelled, dude. Okay, now look at this, right? I love this one because when you look at it, it doesn't look like a Funko Pop. You know what I'm talking about? Look at this one. You know, I love it because you look at it, it doesn't look that much like a Funko Pop. It kind of does, but it's not that much. All right? Now, there's another one I saw. I think it was Funko Crumb. Look at that. You know, if you were to paint the irises white on that, I mean, if you were to paint the, you know, the whiteness around the, okay, because let me just look up Crumb for you guys so you understand. And then, you know, that's what Crumb looks like from Our Real Monsters, you know? He doesn't really look, it doesn't even look like a Funko Pop, you know? It doesn't even look like a Funko Pop. That's what I'm saying. But I bought a Funko Pop, and I want you guys to guess what it is. You'll never guess. What's for breakfast? Pancakes. Who knows what that reference is from? How old are you if you know that reference? Don't Google the reference, you liar. If you can tell me what that reference is in the next 20 seconds. Number 16. Just recently went in... Sorry. Malta's a drink to me, so my brain kind of shut off. But Malta must also be a place.
Yeah.
Or maybe there was like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type scenario. Just recently when I was in Malta, my friend is Bulgarian, and she has friends from all over the place there too, so we all speak English. However, I'm Dutch, and when we were eating at this restaurant, there was this one old Dutch couple relatively close to our table, and the guy kept swearing because he thought we were too loud, but we really weren't. It just seemed that they were a bit bitter and sour because they had nothing to say to one another. Swearing in Dutch is a bit special too, since compared to most languages, it's incredibly harsh. It's basically wishing disease like cancer and typhus to one another. At some point, he was just kind of mumbling swear words one after the other, pretending to look outside the window, when his wife was telling him to stop. So I turned and I asked in Dutch, "Everything all right? Nice weather out, isn't it?" They replied back in kind, and I didn't hear him swear for the rest of the evening. Oh boy. How did this motherfucker know?
What?
You little bitch. How'd you fucking know, you little bitch? How'd you know, bitch? Fucking Michael Davis. Why would you say that? Ma'am. Obsidian Jacob says, I agree, Aaron. I don't get streaming old vids. What do you mean? Aaron Deere says his live stream is now, and it's just him streaming his old vids. Who the fuck are you losers talking about as usual, okay? Because if you guys name anybody that is lame as fuck, that's how I'm going to associate them with you. So I guess Aaron's talking about somebody's stream. You know? I want to know who it is. You know who I watch? Medicare. Y'all don't know anything about that because that nigga's cool. I'm sorry. You want to know what Medicare was streaming the other day? He was watching some dumpster fire happen where some motherfucker named Ice Poseidon fucking invited some old bitch over to his house. And then because she was so crazy, when they put handcuffs on her, she freaked out. Even though from, you know, who cares? I don't care the story. I don't know. Long story short, they got the handcuff off her. And she wants to call the police. She calls the police. She's saying that they stole her iPad. You know, that they put a handcuff on her and then she want to press charges and all this shit. She's giving out this nigga's address on live stream to 15,000 people watching. And the address alone wasn't bad enough. But she was going, oh, you guys should totally swat this guy on live stream. She's saying this shit. What a dumb hoe. Okay. What a dumb hoe. But the bottom line was she was right. Because Medicare in his stream went back to a portion of the stream where they find the girl's iPad and they're like, oh, she's not getting this back. We're going to put this on eBay and all that bullshit. Fucking crazy. I'm not a person who gives a shit about internet drama, but like Medicare would say himself, I enjoy a good fucking dumpster fire. And oh my God, dude. First of all, and here's what you need to understand. Ice Poseidon is a young nigga. Okay, he could probably have any number of these hosts throwing themselves at him to just suck that dick or do whatever the fuck he wants on them, some dumb live stream. Because I think in that very live stream, he had a girl in a straight jacket or some shit like this. Who knows what the hell he got going on? Who knows what he wants to do? I know he's done stuff with porn stars. He really knows how to stay relevant with, I guess, whatever creeps want to watch Ice Poseidon, right? I don't care. I don't know anything about it. Long story short, he invited some ugly old broad. And this chick's name is like Corin-esque or some shit like that. Can I show you some pictures of this bitch? Because I do not mean anything rude when I say it, but maybe I subscribe to her. So why don't we roll over to my subscription so I can see what the hell is going the fuck on? What is this? What the fuck? I'm not subscribed to nothing called CX Tryhard. Why is YouTube continuously subscribing me to shit that I ain't subscribed to? That's another fucking story for another day. What does Ice Poseidon have to do with Wings of Redemption? It just gets more confusing every... Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There this bitch is. There she go. This is what this chick looks like. Now, Ice Poseidon, who y'all people may not know, dude. Y'all may not know, is a very popular streamer, apparently, you know? And to the point where he's going to stream and like 15,000 or so are going to be watching his shit live. Why he fucking around with an old lady? Why was she there?
Nightclubs. He is a drug dealer for One Oak and so much more.
This bitch, he invited her into his home. And then, you know, after they were playing around, because that's what these young motherfuckers do, she jumped out into the street, was calling the police, saying there's drugs in there. They got knives and they're threatening me in there. They stole my iPad. They put handcuffs on me. I want to press charges. And you know that this fool, Ice Poseidon, is just like, why did I make this error? Why did I invite this old fucking lady? Of all the women in the world, why did I invite this old lady? My point is this, man. The shit I watch on YouTube is pretty stupid, but at least it's entertaining. Oh, she changed her name to CX Tryhard, which means her channel may have been hacked. Her channel may have been hacked because the latest video is called CX Strikes. And somebody changed the channel name to CX Tryhard. This bitch gave out her own number on stream, my dudes. She gave out her own number on stream, gave out the Ice Poseidon's real address, was baiting people into swatting the dude. And for people who don't know what swatting is, it's calling a SWAT team on a motherfucker, saying, you know, oh, there's a hostage there. Yeah, people are, you know, somebody's in trouble. SWAT teams have killed people going into a place and just, you know, telling everybody to get down and then shooting, you know, shoot first, ask questions later. What the fuck? Hey, look, all I'm saying is I want to know what Aaron was watching now, you know? Is Aaron a gay motherfucker? What was he watching? Tell me. His live stream is happening now. What is Aaron? Did Aaron run off? Dead punk motherfucker. What were you watching, Aaron? What were you watching? Tell me what Funko Pop I got, Aaron.
It was on a top to 15 live stream.
Is that the guy I'm teasing for the voice?
I think so.
Oh, you gay. You gay, Aaron. Come on now. He ain't talking about that. He ain't talking about that. He ain't talking about that. He can't be talking about that. He ain't that lame. Even Aaron's not that lame.
That's the only thing I see.
Nah. I need to know. I need to know, Aaron. I need to know. Sorry.
Is that really it? I don't know. That's the only channel that I see anyone talk about before that.
Number 15. Sorry. My son was a car salesman for a while. He often had, the only reason I know that guy is because there was an explosion of memes one month with this foot lettuce bullshit. And I just wanted to die. And I didn't know what it was from, so I investigated, dude. Like, I am subscribed to probably 2 lists, you know, I don't want to call them lists, but I think one of them is like Unknown 8. He's always talking about like wars and shit like that. Is that what it's called? Unknown 8? Unknown.
Top 15 is live right now. So
Who gives a shit about that? The fuck?
That's who is talking about.
Why is it? It can't be unknown. Oh, what if it's unknowns? Okay, never mind. Never mind then. Look, let's finish this list. I've got I don't know, people to kill in video games. My son is a car salesman for a while. He often had Hispanic couples as customers. They would talk to each other in Spanish, thinking their conversations were private. I almost said conversations. Conversations were private. He wouldn't let them go a while. Or he would let them go a while, then join in on the conversations in Spanish. The look on their faces. Number 14. Almost been on the other side once. I live near a German border. Once together with my wife, the family. My wife and daughter, we just... Look. I'm not going to lie, man. This whole list is pretty much just going to be like, they didn't know that I was listening, but I did. Because I was speaking their language, and then guess what? I was like, oh, ven aquí. And they were like, oh, he understands the language. No. Oh no. So guys, give me a second because I think that this is like a new thing that I just saw. And I want to see what this video is, but I feel like it's not. Oh my god. Yeah, this is, they're screwing with a naked lady. Oh my god. It's Ice Poseidon doing shit with a naked lady. He's like in a lab coat. What the fuck is this? She's just like on the table, spread eagle. Oh no. Prelude, you're right. I think it's called Top 5 Unknown. He does a lot of really weird but historically interesting shit. Yo, their YouTube was fucking hacked, and this guy uploaded like straight bullshit content to they're in trouble. They're in trouble now. Uh-oh. Mikey says that was his Chatterbait stream, so it was pornographic or whatever, or you know, at least there was a lot of nudity in it. But somebody uploaded a Ice Poseidon stream on. That's funny, man. It just gets funnier and funnier. This is pretty good. Now, number 14, sorry. Almost been on the other side once. I live near German border. Once together with my wife and my daughter, we decided to go to a nearby German town for shopping. While we are entering a mall, my daughter, who's around 13 or 14 years old, you don't know how old your daughter, okay, well, this is a while back, sorry, tells me how cool it is that nobody really can understand them when we're talking about. Nobody can really understand what we're talking about and we can practically say everything that we want. In the same moment, the security guard standing next to the entrance grins and greets her with perfect Polish, saying good morning. I didn't realize that her skin tone could get that red. I just thanked that man for mild but practical a lesson. He was talking about top 15s.
What'd I say?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus says, have you guys seen Gondu on YouTube? I don't care about anything that's not hand expression videos, because there's some really damn, you know what I mean? Like, look up some of that. I'll look up Gondu though. Give me a second. Let's see what Gondu. Can I type that in? It's not loading. Nothing ever loads for me. Gondu. Gondu. What the hell is Gondu dance? These look like dudes dancing. These look like dudes dancing. I'm gonna look. What the fuck? I don't see no ladies. They're jumping up and down with sticks. What the fuck is this? This is not what we would call very choreographed dancing. It's just a bunch of dudes walking around in, like, what do you call that? Grass skirts? Guys, you know, I'm not the type of person that wants to expose anybody. But I'm just gonna say this, okay? Jesus just said Gondu, okay? And this is what came up, okay? It's a bunch of shirtless boys dancing around in grass skirts with like a spear. I think this is what Jesus is into, you know? So, you know, if you want to call the police, be my guest.
I mean,
this is ridiculous, Jesus. And you need help, okay? Either that or you need to go into Hollywood and start making movies right now. Number 13, all right? I look quite not Italian. That's what it says, my dude, okay? But certainly European. Long dark hair and quite pale skin. At the time I was on vacation with my family, including my old grandpa suffering from Parkinson's and dementia with my family. Does that sound right to you? Does it sound right to you?
Say it when we're done.
I was on vacation with my family, including my old grandpa suffering from Parkinson's and dementia. Now, I understand not wanting to leave him to anybody else that you don't trust.
Yeah.
But come on, dude. Why would you travel with somebody who is suffering from dementia? I can't find my spray.
Is it underneath these?
Thank you. I need my nasal spray, guys. I'm sorry. Number 12. I'm sorry, I forgot to finish the last one. Anyway, I look quite not Italian, but certainly European. Long dark hair and quite pale skin. At the time I was on vacation with my family, including my old grandpa suffering from Parkinson's and dementia, and I was in the best shape of my life. What a way to end that sentence, my dude. I'm trying so hard not to stop reading. We were visiting Italy and looking at all the old stuff my grandmother remembered, while I pushed her around in a wheelchair in the hilly cities around the Garda Lake. One day, while my family and I were taking a stroll, I noticed two ladies in their 40s discussing me in German, a language I don't speak, but definitely understood. Look at that handsome young lad, pushing around his grandmother. He is so nice, and good looking too. Giggles. Bad news, my father and stepmother I was traveling with also understand German, and I haven't seen my dad with that kind of shit-eating grin for years. So now I get teased about pulling old German ladies at family dinners. Hey, look, guys, I've been to Sweden, and there are not a lot of black guys out there, so you don't really need to have anything going on for them girls to be like, you know what I'm talking about. Why don't you come over? Come on, why don't you come over here? You should have seen the look on their vaginas. Okay, I'm kidding. Number 12. I was doing a year abroad in Australia and went on a vacation with my boyfriend at the time in Melbourne. We were in the tram, which is to say the bus, right? And he wanted to make a funny photo of something outside for a friend. When his French teenager on a class trip started saying in French, "Oh my God, I thought he was taking a photo of me." Well, that wouldn't surprise me. I'm beautiful, and his girlfriend is so ugly. Imagine if they spoke French. I turned to her and just said, "Well, yeah, I do." To be honest, 5 minutes later, I called my mom so she could tell me I'm pretty. Oh, that's so fucked up. This one's genuinely rude. I almost feel like I'm false advertising dudes, because a lot of them aren't rude, but this one was fucked up. Some of the ones that were not on the list were fucked up. They were like Spanish people calling black dudes monkeys and all kind of shit like this. That's more of what I expected on this list, but it's not what we're getting. But here we are rolling into number 10 eventually, so hopefully it'll get pretty fucking crazy. That's so sad. Number 11. This happened to my church member many years ago. She had just moved to the States from South Korea. She was out shopping with a friend and started speaking in Korean about how ugly the white, bald American man next to them was. He turned to her and in perfect, fluent Korean said, "I'm sorry my looks and lack of hair aren't up to your standards. I hope you have a nice day." She and her friend were mortified. Well, better than... No, don't make that joke. Don't make that joke. Dia might be here. Dia might be listening. I'd never live that down. I can't get punny. Aaron Deere says, I want to share the link, but add a not safe for work warning for Kyle before he looks at it. Why don't you go not sharing links in the stream chat at all? Okay. I know only a few of you are here, but if any of the mods are stupid enough to share not safe for work links in the stream chat when we have a Discord that you should be directing people to, because there's a not safe for work channel in there, you know the wrath coming. You know what I'm talking about? It's like that one guy whose name I can't remember that was always trying to pull women in my streams. He got what was coming to him. That dirty, stupid, small dick hoe. See, now that's rude. But it's okay because he can't understand English because he's retarded. I said it, you too. I'm kidding. And I'm just kidding. I say that in self-defense, all right? Number 10. In Finland, every summer, we get some obnoxious middle-aged tourists who feel free to comment on people's appearances in plain English. Everyone here understands you from age 10 to 60 at least. Well, number 9. I'm a white guy who has lived in China for a long time. It happens every day and is most quietly benign. Things like the foreign guy uses chopsticks well. Sometimes it is negative, but not often. A second or two of eye contact usually sorts that out. Usually I really don't care. Somebody says, in Canada and the US, I've caught a few foreign devils. Okay. What I get away with more than that is being confined with 2 Chinese girls in a closed space who feel perfectly safe talking about sex or their bodies in front of me. A few times, exiting an elevator or a sauna, I've made the point of saying goodbye on the way out, followed by roars of embarrassed laughter. Well, if I'm being completely honest, guys, that's the appeal of a Chinese woman. They'll do what you want.
Why you always look at me?
Because a Chinese woman will do what you want. Bling, bling, bing, bong. Okay. Oh my God. You want happy ending? That's racist. I'm sorry. Yeah. I heard it on a TV show. So it's okay. So it's okay. I heard it on a TV show.
Which one?
Don't worry about the TV show. I don't want to spread that kind of, mentality, so I'm not going to name drop it. It doesn't deserve free press. There's some high and mighty shit to say. How about that? Number 8. Kind of the reverse. I was visiting Hiroshima in Japan and walking around alone. Then I see a Caucasian guy walking up to me, and in fluent Japanese, he asked me to take a photo of him in front of one of the monuments. For context, I'm Asian, but I don't speak a word of Japanese. So after a few seconds, I said, do you speak English? Awkward silence ensues. He goes, yeah. Easily made my day. We made small talk after. How is this rude? Because you're a Chinese man in Japan? A Chinese man in Japan? That sounds like a pretty rad fucking TV show. But nobody watches TV, so that sounds like a pretty rad fucking Netflix show. But nobody watches anything on Netflix because the catalog is so overwhelming. That sounds like a pretty rad YouTube series that doesn't get released often, but maybe like once every month or so. No, probably 3 times a month. Yeah. Why are you tapping your chest? That's more your nut and your neck. Are you gonna vomit?
No. I'm gonna go away though.
What's wrong?
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you gonna barf?
Fine. No, I'm not.
Are you gonna barf?
No.
Where are you going?
Leave me alone.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
All right. Okay. Now that we're alone, I'm gonna need the biggest set of titties in the world. You guys report back. And hey,
What?
where are you going?
I'm coming back.
No. Oh my god. Number 7. I know a decent amount of ASL, American Sign Language, and was in my second college course learning ASL when this happened. My younger sister's friend was going to buy a puppy and wanted me to go so that she wasn't meeting strangers alone. The group of people we are meeting get out of the car and we realize that they're deaf. The girl selling the puppy to my friend's sister, to my sister's friend, starts talking to her and I'm just chilling off to the side. Another girl and a guy were off to the side also. The girl was signing mad shit about me and my sister's friend being hearing and just rude sense in general. What the fuck does that mean? Yo, don't laugh at that. What the fuck? Look at these hearing ass motherfuckers. Look at these dirt. I bet that bitch can hear. Fuck his ass. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, what? I don't remember much, but the guy noticed I was watching the conversation. He told the trash talker to quit because he thought I could understand what he was saying. She blew him off and continued. Eventually, my sister's friend buys the puppy, and as we were saying goodbyes, I signed, "Thanks for meeting us. Have a great day and a safe drive home." I swear to God, the dude was telling the trash talker to be quiet earlier about pissed his pants laughing at her. It made my day. Oh my god. What kind of rude people? Number 6. I'm a very pale person, and I was a waiter at Tex-Mex, the restaurant. A customer came in and said, "I don't want this ugly white boy serving them," to each other in Spanish. And I chimed in that I started going to the gym as a joke in Spanish to break the ice. They were clearly very embarrassed and gave me a 25% tip to make up for it, so it worked out. I hope you farted in that food, though. Oh. Baby. Number 4. My mom has an old mindset and can be very racist at times. One time we were talking home together, and alongside of us was a black man walking. In Spanish. She was talking shit about him to me, about how he looks homeless and could rob us at any second. He walked closer to us and in Spanish asked my mom how she is doing and told her ass to have a nice day, bitch. My mom felt extremely bad because he was so kind to her, and also because she realized he understood everything she was saying about him. God bless that man. I'm always a fan of people who kill with kindness. Someone says Afro-Latinos exist. And then there's those that learned it as a second language in school or whatever. Yeah, just because most black people too cool to speak Spanish don't mean some of us do, you know what I mean? Otherwise, there wouldn't be any cool Spanish people. That's right, y'all. No, I'm saying rude shit, but it's okay because none of y'all understand English. I'm so sorry about saying that earlier about that guy, but he's not listening. And I don't mean it, so it's fine. You know? It's like that time I was at McDonald's. You know, I have blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm fluent in Spanish. Sister. Is that a language? I'm fluent in Spanish, sister. She ordered the lady, and the lady behind the counter called her a fucking cow. So when the lady handed her the food, my sister mooed really hard in the lady's face. The look on her face, was priceless. What a perfect response. Lamau. Fucking cow, she heard pretending, not to hear the words offending, slandered swift and condescending, undeserved, and quite undue. Till she took the shake serenely, brushed aside the rudely, meanly teasing taunt she'd spoke obscenely. Quoth my darling sister, moo, what is happening? Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, this has broken me tonight, okay? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Sorry, I'm messing around with my beard hair. Number 2, me and my husband had this happen to us when we were dating. He's born and bred Parisian and has never lived anywhere else, but is half Norwegian and looks very Nordic. When he speaks English, he has flat Norwegian accent instead of French, thanks to his mom. I'm an American. Anyway, we were waiting for takeout at a restaurant one night and discussing something in English to each other. Apparently, we were in the way of these girls behind us because they started speaking in French about how people come to Paris and just do whatever the fuck they want without concern about real Parisians. How we're asshole tourists just being total assholes about foreigners in their city. My husband turned around and said in the snootiest Parisian accent that he could muster, considering your shitty Marseillaise accent, I'd say you're the one that doesn't belong in my city. I've never seen someone go white so fast. Damn, did she put on them Ugg boots right there? You know what I'm talking about? Is that not cool? You don't like that? You don't like that comment? It's because you white. Triggered. I'm sorry. All right, look. One more, okay, and then I'm out of here. You know, I want to thank my patrons now. I want to thank my sponsors. Patrons, you really are the best, and I need you guys to hit me up with a request. I want you guys to request anything, and let me hook you up with it, okay? Just send me a message. You can even leave a comment on the video if you don't want to, like, jump into a Discord or get on Snapchat or anything like that. Just send me a message somewhere, and I'll hear you out. Sponsors, I feel the same way about you. Hook me up with what you want, and you'll get it. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you all for liking the video. And I want to thank Rhea for her donation tonight. But the final entry on the list of 35 rude things said in other languages is, I look super white, but I'm half Cuban and I know Spanish. One year I had some pretty terrible roommates and I heard them talking shit about me in Spanish while hanging out in our kitchen, saying how they didn't like me and other general insults. I was studying in the living room, so they were essentially right in front of me for the entire conversation. I said the feeling was mutual and went back to work on Monday Wait, I went back working on my schoolwork while they stared at me in a mixture of horror and embarrassment. Okay. Okay, you know, I'm just dying. Don't drown the penguin? What kind of game is this?
It's like don't break the ice.
I don't know how this works.
You tap out pieces. Let the penguin fall.
My sister says she likes your voice.
Oh, Rhea says that her sister says she likes my voice. That's sweet of you. I appreciate your sister. And I'm sure she's got assets that are wonderful about her too. Don't take that the wrong way. Ooh, I've never seen this game. I'd buy it if I had literally anyone to play it with.
I used to play a game similar to that as a kid. It was Don't Break the Ice. I think there was a polar bear on it.
Dude, Reddit is about to boost the sales of this pussy ass game like right now. What the fuck? Oh, that guy was using the sander. I had a Hasbro version of this called Don't Break the Ice. Here comes Hannah. This one looks gayer.
It is. I like it.
It is gay. It's a fucking roller skating cow. Hey guys, I'm one uniform color. Holy shit, Rhea with another one. She says, can you repeat that for her to hear if she missed it? Oh, in response to Rhea saying that her sister says that she likes my voice, I was saying that I appreciate you. Oh, here we go, because it's
Can
reading
you
it.
repeat that for her to hear? She missed it.
What I was saying is that I appreciate her saying that, and I'm sure that she has assets that I would enjoy as well. But you know, I'm not gonna go there. I've already forgotten what I initially said. How about that? You know, I hope she finds that particularly charming.
Oh, that's so interesting. He forgets everything he says. Wow, weird. That's so charming. That's exactly what.
That's not charming.
Hey, it's charming, maybe. Okay. Can I just call anything charming and then have it be charming? Like,
You know, he goes into the kitchen, opens the fridge, and doesn't even he's not even hungry. He just shuts the fridge and walks out. I think that's so charming, you know? So charming. He told me about a time he wanted some cereal, but he didn't have any milk. So he picked up the cereal box and then put it back down because he was like, what am I going to do? Drink this with water? Jeez.
yeah, what am I gonna do? Drink it with water? What the fuck?
She says, too bad I'm married.
Oh my god. What? Okay. Rhea's sister says, too bad I'm married. Well, I'm glad that she's one of the ladies that's stopping these days. You know what I mean? Holy shit. As a matter of fact, we were talking about Medicare earlier, guys, and how he just loves dumpster fires. There was this dude who was talking about sucking this other guy's dick. And then when it was revealed that the dude's married, he's like, man, I don't care about that stuff. And it's just like, whoa, dude, what the fuck? So you want to fuck a married man? And then he goes, whoa, I'm not saying that. Don't put a words in my mouth. I just want to suck his dick. And then it's just like, okay, dude. Okay. But then he was also like, bro, if it's going to happen, you'd be the one taken. And he's like, no way. And all this bullshit. But then he called him gay as well, and he was like, "I'm not gay, man. I'm not gay. But you want to suck his dick? Yeah, man. I think he's cute. I like the way he talks to me. He's kind of rough. Like, yeah. What? It was like poly. What?
Pansexual.
Pansexual. Get the fuck out of here. You know, I'm just over it. What does it mean to you? But you not gay though. Do you think that that's a real trigger that people run into? I want you to, I want everybody, let's talk about this for real. You know what I mean? Do you think that a dude who would put another dude's penis in his mouth is going to have a conversation with you and convince you that he's not gay? He's going to come up with some other dumbass phrase and be all like, I am not homosexual, okay? I am pansexual. And that means that I go for all of them. And it's like, no, but you would take another dude though, right? And he's like, yes, but not just that. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Oh my god. Daniel Miller says, King of Pole, the irony. Do you know what Pole stands for, Kyle? No, but I imagine I'm going to hear a fire-ass acronym from you right now. So let's hear it. Because I think people were calling him the Queen of Pole after that fucking I want to suck that guy's dick bullshit came to light. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Guys, I'm going to spin the wheel like I was telling you I was going to do before. I want to see how stupid this looks. So I'm spinning the wheel right now. I'm going to do it. You ready? Ready? I'm gonna spin the wheel. Is it doing anything? It's not funny. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh, I have to get the widget URL first. Okay. So I need to put that in here. Browser source. There you go. And then I put this right here. And then I make this like that. What the fuck? Why is it so tiny, my dude? Well, come on. Come on. This needs to be configured, dude. This needs to be configured better, dude. What do you mean section widgets? It's the font that's all wrong. Font size. Can I make it any bigger? Font weight. Can I make that any bigger? What if I save those settings? Nope, it is not changing, dude. Fuck me. Why does everything have to be a fucking label text? What the fuck is that? Because I tried to get it bigger, but it's not working. Save settings. Okay, there we... Oh, God, but that's AIDS. Let's try that again. I got the right thing. Oof. Oof, why does it need to be so hard? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Okay, see, it says Overwatch, Fortnite. Okay, let me change one of those to subs choose. Yeah, that's smarter. Subs choose. Okay. I think it's trying to change the fucking font size back. You bitch. You fucking bitch. Why would you say that? Okay. Overwatch, subs choose, Fortnite, and then there's something in the middle there, which is strange. Okay. I don't even know if I should play anything tonight, for real. I don't think it's gonna happen. Never mind. But just to see what we're gonna do next time, let's spin the wheel. Okay. Oh damn, what's it gonna land on? No. Okay, fine. It's Overwatch, dude. Why couldn't it just be like a couple of, you know what I mean? Why is there so many wedges?
No, why can't it be fewer?
Yeah. Why can't it be fewer? Hold on. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try this shit. X that out. X that out. X that out. Fortnite, Overwatch, subs choose. Okay. Subs choose Fortnite. All right, let's try this. I'm done with this.
Well,
I am so done. I'm so done. Why does it have to be like this?
Looks great.
It's just fucking AIDS.
Well done.
You know what? It was probably fine before when there's like a small amount of bing bongs. Oh, it's still... What are you doing to me? This isn't funny.
A little bit funny.
Okay, so boom. Oh my God.
It's getting there.
It's getting there, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is dope as fuck. Okay, Overwatch, subs choose, old ass game. Fortnite. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, dude. We're gonna spin that wheel. Damn, it Overwatched twice, my dude. Holy shit. It was like, guess what, bitch? Okay, let's spin the wheel, baby. What the fuck? Like I said, you know, I'm gonna get something to eat. So it could be ages from now. And I think, I don't know. I'll stream on YouTube again, but yeah, we can hook that up for when it's ready, because I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow, which will be nice, even though I should. Hand cut French fries.
We can get up and go in the morning.
You know what the funniest thing about French fries is? I mean potato making is, I don't have the patience for it. I really don't.
You can't grow a potato?
It's not about the growing or the preparation. It's like I don't have the patience to cut a potato.
I can cut it.
Yeah. Like I would get so impatient peeling the potato that I would
Doesn't bother me at all.
like waste a bit of it. I would like cut too deep, you know. There needs to be a damn machine that can properly cut a potato at this point. There's machines?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like, you can get a peeler that does that easily.
That like squeezes the potato?
I mean, it peels it.
Nah, nigga. I wanna like this?
That, yeah, like those things, they peel them.
These can't be durable. It can't be durable. It's $17. Show me something that's $40 or something, at least.
Wait, that one, that red one, although I think that'll also like spiral cut it, so never mind. But the red one, I have one similar to that. It's like all metal.
And it's got a crank. This looks like a child's toy.
Well, it peels it for you quickly.
I'm talking about a machine, Hannah. An industrial machine that I throw a shitload of potatoes into, and then it squeezes the potato and determines the fucking size, and then it's like, you know what I'm talking about? And then just there's like a chute on the other side, and it just pops out. Peel potatoes, throw them in the pot. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I want. If somebody can find me something like that, ciao, then y'all will be done. Okay, guys, I love you. Dr. Scam says, I just want to say thanks for streaming. No problem, man. I love you. I'm sorry. I need to find better streams, but you guys also need to find me more interesting, like topics, because whether you guys know it or not, okay, this list has been done, you know? A lot of these lists have been done. Some lists, okay, you'll get like very cool topics. So no matter how many times people ask, you know, it's gonna be an interesting list. 41 murder stories, accidental and intentional. 32 attempted murder survivor stories. 46 shocking deathbed confessions. 26 accidental murder stories. This was just a day ago. You know, what's this one? 32 attempted murder survivors. Oh, that's part 2. I need to delete that. Whatever this is, I need to delete it. Number 40 plus worse deaths witnessed. Okay. 25 attempted murder stories. I thought what I was going for was like the accidental ones. I feel like there's a lot of accidental bullshits that I've read. 41 murder stories, accidental. 30 awkward accidental physical contacts. Look at that picture of Jim. 36 cringy kids things. Okay, these are so lame. These thumbnails are so whack. 30 waking from anesthesia stories. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to say. If I type in like Kyle language, okay, you see the stream that I'm doing right now, 35 rude things said in other languages, right? But you also see fucking 50 things jerk said in another language. Oh, somebody named Furfag's donation is right in the thumbnail. Nice. That's interesting. But you also see 32 things jerk said in another language, 20 overheard conversations in other languages. That's where this meme comes from, where you keep hearing me say, you know, the look on their faces, because, oh my God. Aaron Deere says, gonna see Infinity War again in an hour. Why you want to see it again, homie? You know? Listen, now that, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I feel like the one that I would want to see is the next one. The next Avengers film that's gonna come out. that's going to wrap this up, if you know what I'm talking about. Somebody posted something in the Discord. At the same time, I'm so interested in what they're gonna do, dude. I'm so interested. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What the hell, bro? This doesn't peel, bruh. You guys, I appreciate the effort.
That's not peels.
But it's like... Ooh, Rhea said, not here for these spoilers. Rhea, the movie came out ages ago. And sweetie, I'm gonna say this to you seriously, okay? This is a warning for you, okay? If you're just invested in some of the actors who play some of these roles because you think they're cute or something, you're not gonna like this movie.
Not here for these spoilers. By Love You, Purple Heart.
Purple Heart's kind of like an upside down, you know. But here's where I'm coming from, Rhea. This is a true comic book movie. Finally, they did something ridiculous in Infinity War. Finally, you know? And I feel it's because they've earned it. I want to make a video. I want to write a script about how I feel about this damn movie. Just to get it out really concise and not waste anybody's time. But holy shit. The only thing that I would really say in this film is that they fucking earned all of the bullshit that they pull in that movie. Because it's been building up to this. And I totally expect, if you guys have seen Days of Future Past, the X-Men movie, which pulls off of the Days of Future Past comic book story, that's what I expect to happen. That's exactly what I expect to happen in fucking the next Avengers movie that comes out. And things gonna reset in a different way, you know? Where is Ant-Man? Where's the Wasp? Where is Hawkeye? But I bet you they in the next fucking movie, homie. Bet you when Captain Marvel show up and all that bullshit, she flying around and you're just like, wait a minute. Jesus said, what happened to the boss health? Is it not working? Sometimes I need to refresh these things. I apologize. Here's another thing, dude. Brakir is still the stream boss. How weird is that? Here's another thing is that I don't think super chats have any weight on the boss health, unfortunately, which sucks, but I'll give it to Rhea.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah, they take it off. So do, like, cheers and things.
Let me see if it takes it off. I'm a refresh.
Yes, dude. I guarantee it.
They do? So, alright, then I guess I don't
They
need
just
to
don't
do it.
show up in the bar.
What do you mean it'll show up in the bar?
Like, it doesn't go.
So, like, it will just make her the new one if she does it, though?
Yeah, it would.
Interesting. Oh, because that's how Brakir became stream boss. Yeah, because Brakir was super chatting.
Because it takes super chat, like, super chat takes them off, so do subscribers and things like that.
Why do I have this on screen?
It
This is
just
so
doesn't,
ridiculous.
Show up in the donation bar, like the gold bar. Because that's just Streamlabs.
The hell is this? Our old president and first lady. Oh my god. Bruh. Rhea, what are you doing? Rhea.
What'd she do?
Rhea, what are you doing, bruh? Bruh. Damn. Rhea. Rhea is the new stream boss.
Nice.
Holy
Well done.
crap. Credit where credit is due. I love you, Rhea. It's you. You're the stream boss. Wow. I didn't think you'd just go for it like that. That's some fucking, you know, Space Jam bullshit you just pulled off. You were just like, fuck this. I'm going in for that slam. And welcome to the jam. Everybody get up. Thank you for getting me into the splash zone, Rhea. I forgot about that. Oh my god. But yeah, no, Rhea, you get to choose the transparent GIF that, you know, I throw up onto these splashes just for a quick I don't know, a quick kind of explanation. I mean, you've seen it, Rhea, so you know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, so you know what I found? I found like the Dee Dee and her friends from Dexter's Lab. Let me show you.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's ridiculous. My favorite thing in Infinity War was that Doctor Strange. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything. You know, that Doctor Strange boy. Not only is he the most interesting. Okay, I ain't gonna say anymore. Yeah.
Don't ruin anything.
Oh, Rhea says she wants Hannah to pick something for her. Oh. Well, Rhea, why don't we let you choose what I stream as a game later? And I'm fucking scared of what she's gonna say because I fucking know what she's gonna say, dude. But you know, she's the stream boss. I'm gonna let her call an extra shot because she's sweet. She's, you know, sexy Rhea. So we gotta give her what she wants all night long, Rhea. So look, I may stream later, but if I don't, then I'll stream, you know, tomorrow. Just tell me, Aaron, I can't even explode about fucking Spider-Man's suit. We can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. But I will. Just wait. Just wait. I could show y'all a picture right now. That's one of my favorite pictures from a fucking comic book of Stark's built suit for fucking Parker. But we can't go into it because it would be spoiling something. So, Rhea, I'm going to give it to her. And I just want, Rhea, just tell me what I'm going to be playing later. You know? Just tell me. And then you'll get that. Okay. Wow. Hey, you know what? I hope that Spider-Man game comes out soon. When's it coming out?
Never.
Why did you say that?
I was kidding.
Man, she's not saying anything. What if when I said what I said, she flew away because she was like,
Oh, he's really gonna talk about Infinity War.
and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But I mean, we can't keep tiptoeing. Okay. Rhea says, you already know, Hannah. No. Just say what it is. We'll end the stream. We'll talk soon. Rhea, just tell me what it is, you know?
Say it.
Just tell me what it is, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Spider-Man PS4. When does that game come out? When does that game come out? Initial release date? I don't understand. Hello, Nat. Thank you for the hearts. People forgot about this fucking trailer that was released. But it's ages old now. Whatever. Damn it. Alright, Rio. Yeah. We'll talk. We'll play that again soon. It's like, you know, okay. You know the worst part? The gaming industry right now is a roar. They won't shut up about why are single player games dying? And when I fucking just think about it though, dude, it's great, it's amazing, but it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I need to get into this shit. so people don't pass me. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta stay fresh. I gotta stay amazing. But that's what Rhea wants. That's what Rhea gets.
That's what Rhea wants.
I can't believe that lady's account got hacked. That's funny to me. Yo, it's already gone. It's already gone, bro.
Glad we got to see it.
Holy shit, bro. Oh, it's just, what the fuck? This account has been terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines. It happened live, my dude.
I love it.
Corin-esque's channel is gone, dude. That poor old lady. She had a fucking glimpse of fame. And now it's gone forever. I wonder if that bitch is on Twitter, baby. She know anything about what's up? I am Corin. Is that her? Corin Group? Corin Hardy? I don't think any of these people are those people. Let's type in Corin-esque into Twitter. See what's really going on. Let's see what the latest shit is. Wait, what the fuck? This is not what I just typed. Do I need to type it like with parentheses? What the hell? Let's see what the hell Medic are talking about. We was Medic. What the hell? Bro, I don't know what's going on. There's so much fucking shit going on.
Who this guy is.
Keep up the great work.
But he is definitely...
But I don't think this guy is going to do anything to annoy them.
Yeah. This guy has been attacking me the past 2 days. I'm not really sure why.
Okay.
He said I sell cocaine, for one, which is slander. And then for two, he was saying some bullshit about the iPad. Like, this guy is picking a fight that he really doesn't want to pick. I don't even know who this guy is, but I'm not really sure why he's telling his viewers slanderous things to attack me. It's...
No. They had his ass on video getting the iPad. Here's the video. Okay. Oh man. Oh no. There it is. And they were saying all this shit. They're like, she's not getting this back. Oh no. Oh, what a fire. Alright guys, I love you. And you know, you'll catch me soon. Wow. Look, it's Haru, but she never jumps on to play anything. Haru, send us some messages and see what the hell we got going on. Special thanks to Rhea for being the stream angel as usual.
Yep.
And we'll all catch you soon. If we can handle Rhea, you know. Whoa, guess what Rhea just got happening? Bam. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, here's hoping she enjoys that. And, we'll see you all soon. Oh my god. Love you. I am gonna go eat. You guys have a great night. You'll probably see me later on the stream if you want to. Bye. Send me things to read in the Discord or Snapchat. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Stay safe. Bye.